Solid post plants here too. Look how many players are stacked up inside of jungle. It's going to be really difficult to flush this one out, especially with Demon still up in Palace. It's a tough one here for the young ninjas, but Adam B is going to start things off with the first kill, and his teammates have arrived. They've got a kit as well here, Henry.
It's actually looking quite good for them. The ninjas are taking their time. Adam B finding kill after kill, headshot after headshot, keeps connecting here, and there it is. Very clean AK-47 and a distinct lack of utility. Only a couple of smokes left at the 1 minute 35 mark.
Yeah, not a lot of options present themselves with this utility situation, but maybe you can force some fights with the rifles. Maybe you can get that out of hand with Randy. Coming through, Frozik as well, following up. Just like that, a double kill to make things happen. And that's going to open things up massively here for the Navi Junior side.
Yeah, that's not bad at all, is it? The fact you can get an opening scout pick with no real response, you down yourself a 5-on-3. But the thing is, Dingo, we've seen a lot of 5-on-3s fall apart very quickly in the last couple of days. So don't take anything for granted here. Adam B, he's got the hot hand right now. 4 kills in the pistol. Looking to take that one step further as he holds towards the balcony position here. They're in the right position. They've got 3 CTs here, ready and waiting. So this could actually be successful. Nilo to get first contact. What a shot that is with the FAMAS. Takes down Nipple, no problem. And at this stage, it could be in a real mess for the T side. The fact that CTs are actually here, ready and waiting, looks like it could be an issue for them. Max, they're the last remaining player towards CT spawn. 2 versus 1, 25 seconds.
Max are trying to stand out of spawn, starting to spray down on Broken with a headshot.
Didn't feel right, but we're going with Nipple.
Yep, you gotta commit to the Nipple.
Okay, well, if you're happy with that, I'm happy with that.
Yep, definitely happy with that. In fact, more than happy. But if we got pistols out here for young ninjas, it's going to be a couple of deagles across the board. Everyone apart from ZTR picking one up. 5-7 is just so good right now.
Really is. Really enjoy it. Like,
ooh, you're giving us the mouse cam.
Oh, I'd said, have you ever even bought a CZ in the last year? I don't think there's any
I don't think so.
reason to.
Ooh, Hero gets away with 1. AK picked up now.
The mouse cam's kind of insane, actually.
Nipple. Get himself 1. Demon follows up. And 3 versus 3 established here. Not bad here from Young Ninjas to drop a couple of players. They still have an opportunity to try and peel this round away too, but Navi Junior into the side.
Yeah, it's actually quite a promising situation for the CT side. And that AK-47 ready and waiting for Paris. 5-7, as mentioned, powerful as ever. That's ZTR. To the 2-on-2 as a trade comes through, but man advantage now from NaVi. That should be the round. Demon. Nice little fadeaway frag there towards Era.
List, so I don't know what's happening with this team. It's just a revolving door, it seems.
Okay, well,
whose electricity is working, and then just fire them in, basically. Oh, Randy's got himself a good start to this. Headshot picked up with a rifle. Demon coming out too, and just cleaning up.
Yeah, not too much to report here, I'm afraid. Era will pull 1 back with the P250. Yeah, it's actually quite considerable damage done. There could be something else to say here. This kill comes through for ZTR, and he's making a bit of a meal of it. Unbroken, that is. I don't know. I've actually got quite a bad feeling about this. All it takes is 1 quick peek from the CT, and they're not expecting it. He can actually get a double frag even with the USP. That was the opportunity there. 1 that is not realized. And Demon can't believe his luck. Down to 14 points of health, but still willing to challenge here in towards that CT spawn area. Looks like the round is secure, but can they hold on to the weaponry? That's the final question here. Era coming in from the Palace position. He's got the Mac 10. He might as well go for this. They will be buying up the next round either way. So as the AWPer, he needs to farm some cash here. And that's quite ugly coming in from ZTR. They were low HP, couldn't connect a single bullet. Mac 10 should better finish off the job here. How is that guy still alive?
I have no idea. Mac 10 at range, I guess, just sucks. Well, he's done a lot of damage. Gets away with another kill there, and he'll go down to the bomb. Demon barely gets away with his life. 3. Navi Junior. We've got the 4 AK-47s and the AWP now for Randy. We haven't got to see too much of Randy. He did have some electricity issues yesterday and had to take a dip, and then Headtrick took up the AWP duties. Well, now that Headtrick isn't here, there's a lot more pressure on Randy to perform to try and make up for that.
Yeah, absolutely true. And so far, so good, to be honest with you. 6 kills.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this sort of force buy environment we found ourselves in. Young Ninjas will be having the MP9 combo, a couple of deagles thrown in, one M4 for Era. The sniper, actually. So we'll see what he can make of it. In terms of the setup here, pretty standard stuff. You have got Era towards the bomb site itself. He's the one firing off those bullets towards Connector, but above the smoke, Nipple will strike first, finding an in-game lead up in the form of ZTR. They've got themselves at 5-on-4 here. CT's holding these crossfires, hoping a mistake is made, but FaZe seems very aware of the prospect of a player coming towards ladder room. Maxter, though, chance of the 1D here doesn't quite connect. Unbroken will find him, no problem. Last chance here for Era and co, as they do find at least one kill in the round, but FaZe dispatches them. No problem whatsoever, just Adam B now, and he's towards the A round, so not really much to be done.
Yeah, I think on the topic of the 5-7, I don't know why players are still going with a deagle in those kind of positions. If your goal is to not just get a 1 but like find multiple kills outside of the apartments like that.
But sure, these rounds can happen. I don't think this is one of them, though. You can see NaVi Jr. being very disciplined, methodical, and the opportunity there, but it does make up for it. Nilo goes down. Silent jump off. We'll see whether he can mop them up here. He's going to have plenty of targets in front of him. First one found. Max the dropped, and the P250, good for one. At least he pays the debt back with the pistol itself, but as you can imagine, this round coming to a logical conclusion. No bomb plant just yet. We're still on the 4 versus 4. Bit of a stalemate here as waiting for the next move. In terms of bomb, that's actually going to be on the back of the sniper here. Rendy and Maxter. A prime opportunity to shut this round down. Spots the second player. C4 dropped. Round done, and a bit of a non-starter there, I have to say, for NaVi Jr. They came in with a lot of clear intention to go for the full execution towards the A bomb side, but unfortunately dropped all the smokes, got towards the bomb side, didn't find any kills. It's just that passive setup we've got on the Young Ninjas side, and no kills really found whatsoever, and they just weren't anticipating a flank at all. I guess it was just too telegraphed the CTs could flank behind them, because they were there very quickly.
Unbroken is just an unwinnable spot. Young Ninjas are going to be happy with our 4th round added to the tally. He can't escape. He's just stuck in here now. Perhaps he'll just carry over the AK-47. It's good to see a nice back and forth game already. I'm expecting we see that the whole way through. And today, it's worth mentioning as well, the fact that you're playing 2 games, the person who's coming in from this game will have to play in the grand final, right? So you'll have 2 games in the day. Spirit Academy will only have 1. So for NaVi Juniors, they're playing out in the default. They've got some mid control. FaZe's pushed up towards Chair and down towards the underpasses, Nipple. And Rendy's already up short, having a little peer through the connector. Really passive setup here, Henry, from Young Ninjas. They aren't challenging mid. They aren't really even holding many of these close choke points like short. They're not really challenging that down. But Era has still come away with the opening. Up through short, more of a passive setup. Gets away with a kill.
Yeah, he was right on the corner of the pillar there as well, just watching Benny players peeking the corner, nails the headshot. He looks like he's in real great form today. Like I said, a little bit inconsistent at times, but been impressive, to say the least there. Might have the opportunity to get his second frag of the round. Almost certainly nails it, and hungry for a bit more potentially. He could be throwing that flashbang up towards the B apartments. He's found the 2 frags here in the 5 versus 3, but still continue to push through from short. Nilo taking another one down. This is looking likely to be a clean sweep here for Young Ninjas. Nipple, though, has got other ideas. The king of the B bomb site gets himself a couple of headshots here. Would need the ace clutch to pull this one off, and he's got the weapon for the job. Could be the B finish here. We'll see where they want to end up. Still have a minute on the clock. Haven't done a whole lot. Yeah, his Rendy with that AWP needs to try and find the opening pick here if possible.
Well, he's searching for it in middle. But Young Ninjas, as I pointed out in the last round, have not really wanted to fight mid. They're fine leaving it completely to NaVi Jr. So they're not really finding too many opening chances here through mid. And we're now at the 40-second mark. It's likely to try and be some sort of a B split here being set up in the final 30 seconds unless that bomb barrels back down the underpass. You can leave Nipple in the connector. He can cut off rotations, try and catch a player trying to leave. But it really is all about B success here, Henry. And there's 2 CTs right now inside of the bomb site. This is going to be difficult to get through unscathed.
Yeah, it's all down to Maxter and Nilo here, and Nilo has got a great position. Only good for one, though. Era backing things up the AWP, and that's a crucial frag there. Maxter has been so strong this tournament. Only good for one, but they maintain the advantage as the in-game leader will chime in as well. Just the sniper of Rendy remaining. Goes to the fake plant, doesn't work out for him. A nice attempt towards the B bomb site, but actually watching for any sort of movement here on the other side, but they'll pump the brakes for now. Still plenty of time, and their general setup suggests they'll be going towards B. There's nothing towards the A side of the map as Dart. Project will actually picked up. It's going to be a NaVi opening frags here. Sometimes actually getting something done in the opening default here rather than nothing and limping into the bomb side. They've actually got an advantage here.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. It's the first time we've done it in 4 rounds, right? It's really successful in comparison to previous attempts. We'll see if they can use that advantage in the final minute to actually get in towards this A bomb site. And another kill found. Demon just played contact through a second kill. Up on top of the ticket, Era commits over the top and loses his life. Bit of explosive play here for NaVi Jr. And Demon, he did show us some of this yesterday, Henry. We know he has that capability to get in, get these entries, and be quite explosive mechanically. So very good work for NaVi Jr. That's the scoreline tied up. Unless there's some crazy retake attempt, but it should be Young Ninjas back it away here.
Unless, question mark.
Yes,
well,
exactly. It is the Academy League, Henry.
Yeah, Nilo and Maxter are going for it. Looks like they are going to be sending their way through, but unfortunately that first kill eludes them, and Unbroken will be finding the last 2 frags. There it is, all tied up 7-7. That's a huge round to pick up. Junior, I suppose, but still, this carousel of roster changes. You feel like they want to pick this one up, no problem. Get the 2-0. Quick exchange here at the start. Young Ninjas coming out on top, though. Nipple is dropped, and it looks like we're going to try and finish up towards A, but the bomb's down in T-Sport.
Oh, CTR and Maxter. Nice little cleanup in mid. It's now just Unbroken, and the round's basically just begun, and a change-up from Young Ninjas just to close the half. Just collapsing on the mid default. And Unbroken doesn't really have shot in hell.
Över till vänster sida, boys. Jag kommer smoka nu, det är bara hoppa upp. Jag flashar den över trappen, hoppa bara. Jag kommer flasha över trapp. Jag flashar över trapp där.
Ingen trapp.
Ingen kör dem.
Djungel, jag kommer planta. Nej. Djungel backar där, djungel backar där.
Ticket.
Ja, run igen och Kev. Chilla bara, boys.
Jag tycker.
Jag är rigg på dem. Han har no Kev, han har no Kev.
Det kan vara båda, så det kan vara båda.
Jag är rigg på dem. Ja, är det båda?
Kan vara. Jag tror bara en, boys.
Jag har link. Link kan sätta. Båda. Den andra har inte Kevson, okej?
De vet om mig här.
Ja.
Jag jigglar just nu och försöker få ett peak timing.
Ja. Jag håller 3 utgång. En är dinkad. En ute. Nice, ute.
Roman era, and at this stage, we're back to a 4-4. Still heavily favors Young Ninjas, of course, considering there's no armor, no grenades, no kits. They would need a few more miraculous 1Ds to even stand a chance here. But for now, an even keel.
Well, Frozik attempting a couple of fights in middle. Not going to be easy to land any of those shots when you're faced from multiple different positions. Still decide to stay alive and drop behind some cover. Look at this double setup towards bench. Now with that kill, they might think it's clear, but the Deagle swings on out straight after. And Nipple actually makes it work. He has to worry about the apartment. Using the bench as cover again. His teammate is on that ninja box, and he's going to be caught. Adam deals with both.
Oof.
Good work there from Adam B. He brings down 3 to close the round at 11-7.
It got a bit dicey there. A couple of Galils and Mac 10s out there, so could be a problem. In fact, no one really has a helmet on the CT side, just Frozik, I believe. So that could be an issue. Ouch.
Ouch indeed. Yeah, very heavy. 52 HP left on ZTR. Luckily, is the Mac 10 player. Throws the flash in short. Look at the rifles moving their way through the B apartments. They're being pretty proactive about this round, NaVi Jr. Not only that, but they've also found the opening kill thanks to Rendy. Could be a pop through the connector coming soon, though, from Young Ninjas. They don't have any presence elsewhere, so you're almost kind of forced to reconsider your options here.
Yeah, you absolutely are. Walking, exploring, trying to coordinate this setup together. They're actually making their way towards connector with almost all their manpower. It's up to Nipple to defend here. He's been quite impressive so far. The flashbang doesn't quite catch him, but the bullet will find his opposition. That's excellent work. Maxter does find a couple in return, though, but so much work to be done. The 3 versus 2 now. The Galil connects. A winnable scenario here. Yeah, bombs in T-spawn right now. So Era will be joining the boys towards middle. Grenades being exchanged here. ZTR once again towards that underpass position. It's confirming the connector is now clear by virtue of the Molotov. Smoke's down. You can see Nipple just trying to use the light for the indicator of anyone jumping through that smoke. But here comes the A split. Nice and quick once again. The timings have been good on this, and the flashbang is effective this time. Unbroken did well to get one, but Maxter, Adam B chiming in together, finding all the frags on the A bomb site here, making very light work of it. It's now a 4 versus 2. Demon and Frozik don't look dissuaded, though. They might fancy this one. Era's hunting for frags on the other side of the map. This round might not necessarily be over yet, and that's going to be a crucial frag. Demon will find Adam B.
This retake is on. There is still an opportunity, even though it's very difficult with the players positioned in palace and short. This is the kill that should end this. And Era will, in fact, get the easy kill. And just Demon left now, running back towards CT spawn to carry the AK-47 into the next round. Looks like he might be able to get away with it. Should be. They're retreating back to ramp instead, but it's about this fight. If Era can get around the corner, Demon's not looking the right way.
So Wish might be safer sometimes than someone getting dropped by a deagle, but let's see what they've got in mind. Looks to be more of a B lean. The C4 being dropped. Mentioned slight investment here from NaVi Jr. and an opening frag there from Nilo. That's excellent work. He was alone as well. That was the A ramp push. So he's got them a nice advantage here.
Yeah, anything to make this round even easier will be welcomed, I'm sure, for the young ninjas. Smoking towards top connector. Randy. Holding from the ladder. Oh, the timing. He even actually adjusted his crosshair down. It looked like that was going to work for the crouch peek around the corner, but didn't happen for him. Luckily, Randy stays alive, but he has given up the space, and that's the more important fact, because now they can just charge to the B bomb site from different sides. And no one here to really meet them. So the bomb will go down here for young ninjas. And NaVi Jr. not really in a position to get anything out of this one. They might just save some of the Deagles and the Kevlar on one of the... Actually, none left on the Kevlar, so yeah, just the Deagles. Just some exits, perhaps.
I think that's about it. And you know what? I'm fine with that. There's been too many crazy rounds the last couple of days, Dinko. We need some normality to return.
Yeah, exactly.
And, this is finally that moment. We've actually had a gun round against pistols where no one's died. There's been no crazy moments. It's all been under control. It looks like that's going to remain as well. So I'm going to take it for this round. We've still got a lot of Counter-Strike to play today. So we'll see NaVi Jr. concede the round. Didn't really get much done. They will be saving the little they have, which is literally just an upgrade.
By Frozik a couple of gun rounds ago in this position, so he is worried about window. There's 2 players here, so a trade actually might be on the cards here. Not even. You don't even get the kill. Frozik's just quicker. M4A1S easily collecting the first headshot of the round. Randy holds off short, and young ninjas are having a total collapse over the last few rounds. This is looking so good for NaVi Jr.
Yeah, it's been an interesting approach the last few rounds for them, just changing the pacing, the setups, the execution. That they're throwing the kitchen sink at NaVi Jr. right now. This window area has been a real problem for them, but pulling our kill back, that's going to be Nilo. He seems to be doing that time and time again, to be honest with you. Very effective at cracking open these choke points in the last few rounds. With 30 seconds remaining, the CTs have got control of the A ramp. Trying to make their way up towards short, missing the jump, costing some time. Making a lot of noise now as well. They'll have to be splitting from the B apartments, and you can see Randy just ready and waiting for this again. That's going to be an easy kill, I was about to say, but the Deagle will make up for it. Should be absolutely fine on the follow-up here. Maybe even over the hat trick. It will be Aero with no time, unfortunately for him. 3-on-1, and they might put him after the fact.
I realized the ramifications of losing this one for young ninjas. That NaVi Jr. could pull away and take this map win. Actually looks so good. The majority of the second half, ZTR at the top of connector. Clears out jungle with a smoke. Doesn't have to worry about it, but the rest of his teammates are going in towards this B bomb site. Demon. He's going to hold for the first. Flash does connector. He drops into the site. Sees the second player is short. His teammates are so far away right now. The rotation takes a long time to get here. ZTR on the lurk has been caught. So it is the advantage for NaVi Jr., but it has to be the retake now that the bomb's gone down. This is
Oh.
easily done, though.
Yeah, this is no problem at all, Dinko, to be honest with you. It's just going to be maxed here. Now, we know he's decent, but I don't think he has much of a chance of using the gap above the smoke there. Frozen will close things out. And there it is, NaVi Jr. with a very convincing finish in round number 27. They'll take the lead here, 14-13. And that's the most, or the closest they've got to winning a round, I have to say. Young Ninjas, at least they got the bomb down there, but still complete.
Early on, through the underpass and top mid. Young Ninja's looking to apply pressure onto nipple, forcing him out of his comfortable spot with a Molotov. He has got a second teammate hidden here inside the connectors. Actually, signal that he wanted to leave. And ZTR just hunts through. Unbroken is the victim of that maneuver. And Renty and Nipple able to pull two back for NaVi Jr. But again, the Young Ninjas not going down without a fight. They get another one. Nilo on the double max throw the top of the smoke. And that's it. That's Shirley's overtime locked in now.
You would think so. It's up to Demon to try and close out the map right here, right now. 3 versus 1, M4 in hand. Has got the smoke, the flashbang, but no kid, unfortunately.
Mid smoke going out overtime. It's just a mental reset at this point. And Frozik's going to go straight into the underpass. A lovely aggressive maneuver there for NaVi Jr. That's given them the opening. And ZTR has pretty much gone towards the underpass every time. I think that's the first time he's really had to meet resistance at the beginning of the round. You could see he just wasn't ready for that. Good little change up here in overtime to get NaVi Jr. the opening.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Frozik, hungry for a bit more potentially. Shoots out the vent. Trying to keep crosshairs and attention towards that side as Nipple will be dropping himself down a smoke towards that connector, allowing to investigate towards top of middle and hold them off a little bit as well, but Maxter might not be respecting it. We'll see.
Oh, Maxter locks it in. Era as well alongside Nilo. It's just kill after kill here for the Young Ninjas. But it's still a 2 versus 3. Still within touching distance at the 50-second mark, especially because the Young Ninjas have to buy some time running back to get the bomb. And this is going to allow NaVi Jr. to relocate and reposition back over towards this A bomb site, which looks like it's going to be the right call here. This is very doable at this point now with a rotate.
Yeah, Nilo's position is interesting, however. If they do get the aggro towards connector, it could be interesting if they swing out towards CT spawn. They won't be anticipating it, so they're making a lot of footsteps here. And that's interesting. They even got a kill, to be honest with you. Nilo does swing eventually. They have no idea of Rendy's position. He could actually get this into 1 versus 1. Low HP, and they are looking towards short for some reason. They seem to be convinced that's where he is. Apparently not. Grenade will actually get the kill, I think, Dinko. There it is. 1 versus 1. 8 seconds remaining. Does he go for the swing? Oh, this could be fumbled. 5 seconds. Needs to go for the plant. Will get it down.
He's just got it. Just about now down to the 1v1. Adam B climbs up on top of triple. Renty's back.
AWPs. Really yet to lock horns. Era's brought his out now, considering we've got 16k style money these days. Now we're going to see Demon, though. Rosek, flank up. And Nilo's been such a beast with his opening frags the last few rounds. Time and time again, is cracking things open. Stays welcome, though, unfortunately, there. Takes a peek towards jungle, maybe getting a bit carried away. Back to the 4 and 4. That's going to be Rendy, though, as we try and make our way towards the A side. For Connector, once again, Young Ninjas love this approach of walking up towards CT spawn.
Here's the scope. Adam B unleashes around the corner. The second player, but he realizes when he goes back, he might have heard something, and he's ready for that second kill, too. They'll appear up into the apartments. NaVi Jr. have the mid control. If you remember back to the first half, it was Young Ninjas giving this mid control to NaVi Jr., but they never really knew what to do with it. Never really got themselves into many competitive positions playing this slow default. Young Ninjas were very good when the site collapses came in, but this isn't bad. This is good positioning for an A split.
The AWP is there, though, Dinka. That's the problem. If Era can come online and find a couple, got problems. And there's the first shot. Nipple will be dropped. They haven't fully committed just yet. And, oof, Era almost gives himself up. Takes a lot of damage. And Adam B now in towards that sandwich. Can't afford to make a meal of this.
Oh, but he has. Rendy, very quick flick to it. Adam P goes down, and now Young Ninjas have to fight from behind, but the denial of the bomb plant. The second kill nearly there for Maxter, but at least the plant is now being committed to. But it's just about down, nearly denied again, but it's just 1 player left. Unbroken inside of the connector. ZTR knows exactly where he is, and he's got teammates to help him out. Great work there from the Young Ninjas, and they're able to come through with a round win. Map point here on Mirage.
Well, there it is. We said ZTI's had a rough game so far. In overtime, he's come to life. He's actually caught up in the fragging department. Huge three-piece there, and working in his teammate in tandem with Nilo, the man of the moment. He's been so good the last few rounds. They do find map point. As mentioned, over pressure on NaVi Jr. here. It was looking quite good at one stage in that round, but ran out of time. Awkward plant. It all comes crumbling down.
And they're coming out mid. Renty. Good start here for NaVi Jr. at least. Adam B is a little bit risky in this position. He looks the wrong way, commits to the right corner, and the timing just fell off to do that. And the ball comes around, just rips him apart. ZTR needs to multi-kill here. He needs to. If he doesn't get to, the young ninja is going to be the tough spot because those rotations are a long way off. And here comes the commitment from NaVi Jr. Everybody moving through this A site. ZTR actually gets into connector, and he's caught behind a smoke. So it should be the bomb going down here for NaVi Jr. And it has to be a 3 versus 4 retake. Young ninjas have to play with a deficit.
Well, Nilo will have to save the day once again. He's in the most promising position with the flank coming in from T-Spawn. They know exactly what ZTR is. He's trying to keep the attention on himself, do some chip damage if possible through the wall bangs, but Frozik looks like he's very aware of this prospect. Nilo does these great at these pre-fires, and once again he comes out on top. Good grenade towards the AWP as well. That could be enough to find the kill. Maxter chiming in. It's actually down to a 2 versus 2. The time is not really available. Needs the full defuse here. It could be enough. They could be closing things out here. It looks like they've done it. And there it is.